Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are again on Reverse 1999, and on today's video we're gonna check out the brand new update, more precisely patch 1.3. We got the new banner, we got new quality of life updates and the new many various events where I will pretty much do the complete guide about all of this right now. Leave a like, subscribe, your opinions in the comment section below, and let we start. First of all, I want to start with Black Dwarf. So, or on global it's called KAALAA BAUNAA, and Kanjira are the featured banners, are the featured characters in this radar banner. Okay, so KAALAA BAUNAA, I don't know, I believe I did, yeah, I did make a video, should you summon, blah blah blah. So I will talk about this right now. I will put the time skips in the description below, so you can just like, you will see them right here on the video, so you can just like skip to the thing you're interested in. So KAALAA BAUNAA, just in short, insane mental DPS, burst damage and follow-up attacker, overall mineral type of the character. In my case, I need mental damage dealers. She's one of the best, if not the best, single target mental damage character, so I will definitely summon for her and hopefully I will get lucky. Okay, Shaman, that is the next character. I really don't need him. Okay, so for me he's 100% skippable. Now let me explain how this character works. I will tell you immediately that she's AP greedy character. You will need to combine a lot of cards, a lot of moves, so she can work perfectly. She's a little bit more complicated character in a way. Definitely she's more flexible than Jessica, but not crazy flexible overall. Okay, so you will have certain teams where you can use her when she can maximize her DPS and maximize her survivability and everything else overall, and the other teams she just won't work well. So if you don't have the right setup for her, that would be a skip for you. If you don't need a mental DPS damage dealer, that would be a skip for you for sure. Now let me go with the ultimate. She as well, let me just show you really quickly. She has the Carrot of Heart. This is the Psycube that we can get in the newest shop. Now this will be a perfect Psycube for her, because when the round ends, if the carrier gains at least 3 marks in the round when casting the next ultimate might goes plus 8%. If the target gains at least 4 marks in the round, the effect is increased to 12. So pretty much that AP greediness is compensated with this Psycube, because more cards you move, combine, your Moxie will raise, and then you're gonna do even bigger ultimate damage. So just wanted to mention that part. It is really essential even before talking about this. Okay, so the ultimate, it's single target after removing all planets, and the planets can be Southern, Mars and full moon. Each of those planets has its own buffs. I will explain. So deals 600% mental damage and gains 2 full moon that grant incantation might plus 6% each. Up to 3 planets can be carried, so pretty much this will even buff her more for the future after the ultimate using incantations. Okay, now we have the enhanced strike. This is the first skill. So single target. The only things that increases here as we go through higher stars, high rarity of the cards, mental damage increases and the number of stacks. Okay, so here she gains one Saturn. Each Saturn gives you penetration rate plus 6%. So when you have a 3-star, this will be overall 18% penetration rate. Okay, so again, after every of these attacks, she gets that planet that gives her overall penetration rate. With the second skill, she gets the leech rate, okay, because she gains Mars as a planet. And then if we go to the 3-star again, the mental damage increases. It is on 2 enemies, and of course she gains on the 3-star, she gains 3 Mars that grants leech rate plus 18% overall. Okay, so with each of those skills, the bigger rarity you use, the bigger damage overall she's gonna do. She works so well in that way. Reach inside one. So inside one, when the planet is removed, gains one of the following effects based on the type of the planet removed: Southern deviation, Mars deviation, or full moon deviation. Okay, reach certain inside 2 to claim critical rate plus 10%. And then inside 3, after casting the ultimate, gains one effect based on the planet with the largest number removed. When removing 1, 2, 3 Southern, immediately cast 1, 2, 3 star enhanced strike for a follow-up attack on the target. So this triggers, like I would like to call them. So when she's removing Southern, she's getting enhanced strike, Mars mystical meteors, full moon, and power incantation 2. And this is what it means: Southern divination, that's plus 12% stackable, leech rate plus 12% for the Mars divination, full moon divination, incantation might plus 12%, and in power incantation, when a round begins, 2 random incantation gains 1 star plus 1 star. Guys, overall she's a must inside 3. Okay, I need to tell you right away, you will need to build her up to the inside 3 so she can work perfectly. And even one more thing for her is the portrait. You would really like to have level 1 portrait on her if you can, if you get that lucky, because she will get another stack of planet that would be broken for her. Okay, so even portrait 1 would be amazing for her, but if you don't get it, you don't get it. She'll be still insane mental DPS. About Kanjira, really short. She's debuff for poison type of the character, also can provide some mental DPS, and that's pretty much it. Literally, I don't even need to read anything like this. It's just like a quick summarization for her. So you're gonna use poison, debuffing, and boom, a little bit more DPS. Kanjira can actually work perfectly well with Jessica. Not as good as Sorevi, but she can help out with those poison stacks as well. Okay, so that's about the banner. Overall, like I already said, for the people who are wondering, she's a must summon in a way, but not for everyone. One of the craziest, if not the craziest, single target mental DPS character. If you need one, she's a must for you. Okay, if you don't need her, it's fine. You definitely won't summon for Kanjira. She's good, don't get me wrong, but mainly you always go for the main characters, right? Okay. That's about that part. Now let me go to the event. So there is Between Dust and Stars. This is the puzzle event. Okay, puzzle event. I don't know why my mic is acting up when I say. Okay, I need to be not so loud. But yeah, here it is. So puzzle event right here. Okay. Then we have home practice. This is super straightforward and easy. Pretty much you have certain stages, certain missions, you go into it, they give you the lineup, and then with that lineup you need to beat the stages. There is normal and hard. Normal, if you beat all normal, you will pretty much get all the clear drops, and then hard is for getting additional inside materials, dust, sharpondity, and everything else. Okay, have that in mind. Straightforward, I don't need to explain nothing here. And now we have the story part. Again, same as always, except this part it's a little bit different. I mean different, I believe we also had similar thing on the, I don't know who it was, but anyways, yeah. So story, you just need to finish it to the final stage. When you reach the final stage, go on the highest difficulty, of course, of that last stage, and this is where you grind the materials that you can exchange them in the shop. So the best way to farm this material is on the last stage of the story at the highest difficulty, which is obvious, and then you use this material to buy pretty much, you'll be able to buy everything in the shop. The only two things that's not worth buying is this two, this one and this one. Okay, this one here, it's worth it. Okay, it's worth it, but this one here, no, you don't buy it. Okay, everything else you can literally buy. By now everyone should be able to do this. If not, Psycube is like your main priority. Inside materials, the second priority. Wilderness, and then at the end of the day, you do you. Okay, that's pretty much about the event, and everything else really short and fast because there is nothing too much to say about that, because we already know the drill. Okay, there were many quality of life updates, so let me just show you that part and then we can end the video. Yeah, about the teams that work really well with Black Dwarf, I forgot to mention that. I can show you actually that really quickly right now before we go into the quality of life updates. So if I go Shaman home, yeah, let's go here. I'm re-recording this, by the way, because I made few mistakes. Different setup right now, so I screwed up. Okay, should you pull blah 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 blah. Yeah, this is the pretty much teams. So she works so well with Pickles, you know. So Black Dwarf, Pickles, Tooth Fairy would be ideal. You can also use Black Dwarf Ananli Balloon Party. Team 2, also you can use Black Dwarf Voyager or Black Dwarf Sonetto and Tooth Fairy. This is the team that I have in plan to use, okay? So Tooth Fairy, Sonetto and Black Dwarf is the team that I'll go for. But this is pretty much two teams that you can play around with Black Dwarf. So she's not that flexible overall, but much more flexible than Jessica. We got beautiful compensation today here, 480 clear drops and more stamina. We explained literally all of this, literally. Now the only thing that I didn't explain is this part: added balance mode, okay, in that specific event story. Optimize the HP display of boss in some stages. This is 2-3 things what really matters. Added resonance plan features. Players can customize multiple resonance plans for the character. So now when you create a resonance for your character, you can create multiple of those, and then before the match or whatever you can switch between. So you don't have to before you created a resonance, and for example for Limbo you need to create something else, and then you had to delete that resonance to create something else. So definitely that was waste of time. This will fix it. Preset lineup features, so now you're gonna be able to create like multiple teams, and then depending on which stage you go, you just switch between the teams. So that's a beautiful thing. And the third thing that I absolutely love is this one. Players can directly open the craft interface to craft materials by clicking craft in wilderness in the item details. In other words, with literally one click, craft all, you can just craft the material you need. You don't have to go back and then craft first this material, then craft this material, then go to that material that you need so you can craft it. Now literally with one click you can craft the material if you have corresponding materials. Okay guys, that's pretty much it. The summarization of everything, the full guide for the patch 1.3, and that's pretty much it. You can also buy the new wilderness, but I pretty much showed you about all of that now, and also explain should you summon or not, etc. Okay guys, that's it. Love you. I'll see you in the next one. The next one will be some summons for the Black Dwarf. I'm not going full rotation, but I will do the full rotation until the banner actually leaves. So yeah, I will get her if I win 50-50 again. That's also the case. Okay, love ya, and yeah, see ya on the next one. Did I again messed up here and I didn't show you the sorry. Let me just show you one more time. It's a different setup, so I need to switch on my OBS the screens, and sometimes I forget to show you. I'm stupid. Same mistakes constantly. So this is the part what I was saying. You could hear me, so it's not a big deal. So yeah, 3 things that really matters here, like I already said. Added resonance plan feature. Players can customize multiple resonance plans for the characters. So I already explained, you can create like multiple resonance and just switch between for your character. You don't have to constantly customize it. Added preset lineup feature. That means you can create multiple teams, right, at the same time, and then on every stage you want to play against, you can just switch between the teams. That's definitely saving some time. Okay. Added resonance level to character details in the lineup interface, fine. And now the biggest deal is this one. Players can directly open the craft interface to craft materials by clicking craft. That means in one click you can craft the material you want. You don't have to craft material one by one by one by one. Okay, just one click is now enough. Okay, that's that. Love ya and bye.